Why does it matter who they love when you do not finance them? When you are not the one paying their bills, carrying their pain, living their nights, surviving their thoughts? Why does it matter so deeply to people what two consenting humans choose in their own private lives when it costs you nothing? When it changes nothing about your own existence? When it does not take food off your table or peace out of your home? So why turn something so personal into something so controlled, when love was never meant to be policed in the first place? It was meant to be lived, experienced, and respected as part of human freedom. And yet people act like they are owners of other people's hearts, when in reality nobody signed that contract. Nobody agreed to that authority, and nobody is obligated to live under someone else's judgment. Let people live, let people breathe. Love is not yours to control, it is theirs to believe. We are human, we are real. Respect the life they choose to feel. Let people live, let people be. Freedom belongs to you and me. Let people live, let them be. Respect the process, because you do not know the full story behind anyone's life. You do not know the battles they fight silently. You do not know the nights they stayed awake, trying to understand themselves, trying to survive pressure, trying to find peace in a world that is constantly trying to define them. And still people feel comfortable pointing fingers, as if they are qualified to judge a journey they have never walked in. That is the problem. Too many voices speaking over lives they do not understand. Too many opinions built on assumption instead of empathy, and too much control trying to replace compassion. But humanity was never meant to be filtered through approval. It was meant to be lived through understanding. Let people live, let people breathe. Love is not yours to control, it is theirs to believe. We are human, we are real. Respect the life they choose to feel. Let people live, let people be. Freedom belongs to you and me. They are humans just like you, not less, not more. Not objects of debate or discussion for entertainment. Not examples to argue over, not lives to dissect like they are concepts instead of people. They feel, they hurt, they love, they lose, they grow, they break just like you do. So explain to me why some people still act like their humanity is negotiable, like respect is optional depending on agreement, because it is not. Respect is the minimum, not the reward. And if someone's existence does not harm you, does not reduce you, does not change your humanity, then why is there so much energy spent trying to invalidate it instead of simply letting it be? Let people live, let people breathe. Love is not yours to control, it is theirs to believe. Ooh, we are human, we are real. Respect the life they choose to feel. Let people live, let people be. Freedom belongs to you and me. And please let me know who told you how it is supposed to be. Who gave you the instruction manual on human existence? Who placed you in charge of defining what love is allowed and what love is not? Because if we are being honest, most of what people repeat is not even their own thought. It is inherited opinion, it is learned judgment, it is repeated control, passed down without questioning whether it even makes sense. But real truth does not need force, real truth does not need fear, and real truth does not need to suppress anyone in order to exist. So if love between two people requires your permission, then it is not love, that is the problem. It is control pretending to be morality. Let people live, let people breathe. Love is not yours to control, it is theirs to believe. Ooh, we are human, we are real. Respect the life they choose to feel. Let So at the end of everything, when all opinions fade and all arguments stop, what remains is simple. Human beings trying to exist without unnecessary pressure, trying to love without unnecessary fear, trying to live without unnecessary judgment. And that should be the baseline, not the exception. Because nobody wins in a world where love is constantly debated instead of accepted. Nobody grows in an environment where existence is constantly questioned, and nobody heals under constant criticism. So maybe the real question is not why people love who they love, but why others feel the need to control what was never theirs to own in the first place. Let people live, let people breathe. Love is not yours to control, it is theirs